Good morning. This is All India Radio Kohima. The morning news read by Jonas Yantan. Governor of Nagaland, Professor Jagdish Mukhi, said Nagaland is facing acute power deficit against a peak requirement of around 115 megawatts. The governor said this yesterday while addressing the 70th plenary of the North East Council, NEC, being hosted at Guwahati in Assam. He said the state generates only 26 megawatts against a peak requirement of around 115 megawatts and therefore suggested the NEC should include power in the thrust areas. Professor Mukhi also informed that the state government has submitted to NEC a proposal of construction of 2.4 megawatts Tuil Moroi HEP at Peren district for CAP funding. NEC is requested to consider for sanction of the project, the governor said. Professor Mukhi noted that the youth of today have high aspirations and expectations. He said these youths need to be imparted with skills in tourism and hospitality, aviation, nursing, paramedics, wellness industry, music and entertainment, IT and PPOs, sports therapists, and specialized skills in automobile sector and in the construction sector. The governor also suggested to NEC to give due emphasis for development of low-and-loom production of the NE states as a promotion of traditional industry. Professor Mukhi said Nagaland being an agrarian state, its future lies in exploiting the opportunities in agriculture and allied activities. He said value addition has to be created and organic certification is necessary to fetch good prices. Noting on the state struggling with poor internet connectivity, Professor Mukhi requested the NEC to intervene in providing infrastructure for high-speed internet connectivity up to the village level in the entire region. He also called for NEC's intervention in establishing an innovation hub in Nagaland that can house all the startups under one roof on PPP mode. The governor also urged the NEC to come forward by tying up with a reputed coaching institute for providing online coaching classes at subsidized rates, which will immensely help the civil service aspirants. He also requested the NEC to include sports as one of its thrust areas. Professor Mukhi also added that it would be good if NEC could organize junior-level interstate football tournament in line with senior-level Dr. T. Ao North East football tournament, which will give the necessary platform and exposure for young talents. Renowned Naga poet, scholar, novelist, and ethnographer, and former chairperson of Nagaland Women Commission, Dr. Temsüla Ao passed away on Sunday night at Eden Medical Center in Dimapur. A Padma Shri awardee, Dr. Temsüla was widely respected as one of the major literary voices in English to emerge from Northeast India. She received a Governor's Award for Distinction in Literature in 2009 from Meghalaya and Nagaland governments. Dr. Temsüla was also a recipient of the Sahitya Akademi Award in 2013. Her works have been translated into German, French, Assamese, Bengali and Hindi. Dr. Temsüla's poems and articles have appeared in many anthologies, and one of her short stories has been translated into German, while her first book of short stories called These Hills Called Home, Stories from a War Zone, was translated in Kannada. Aphuyemi FC Zonupudo defeated Proper 5 FC Mon by 10-6 in the final match to lift the second Nagaland State Futsal Championship played in Kohima last evening. Aphuyemi FC were unbeatable in the tournament, winning all the 5 matches to prove their worth as the champions. Nagaland Olympic Association Secretary General Abu Mehta graced the occasion as guest of honor and gave away the awards to the winning team. Aphuyemi FC received 1 lakh rupees along with citations, and runners-up Proper 5 FC received 50,000 rupees. The losing semi-finalists were Vanguard FC Zeminu and Nimok Power FC Pe. The champions Aphuyemi FC will now represent Nagaland in the upcoming National Futsal Championship, which will be held in the month of November. The 3-day championship is organized by Nagaland Football Association, hosted by Kohima District Football Association. That is all we have in this morning news bulletin. Have a good day.